Today I'm gonna do something I haven't done before. I'm gonna decoupage a handbag. I got 3 used handbags and here is the first one, and seriously it is something new for me, so let's upcycle this handbag. So firstly I painted one side of the handbag in white paint, let it dry, of course. I painted it twice, then I chose an image and I cut it out with water pen. I kind of measure so it will fit on the handbag itself. Of course I measure it and it was smaller. But as I was saying, this is my first time. This is really my first time, so let's see how it goes. And well, I took the rice paper I took the rice paper out of, and now I am applying a little bit of decoupage glue onto the handbag itself. And then I am going to apply the rice paper. I tear it up, the rice paper, in few places, of course, for better placement. And then I am slowly going around and gluing it on. I didn't speed up this process so you guys can see how I am doing it, how I am gluing it all. And if I see a wrinkle is forming, I just took out my scissors and I cut little bit deeper inside the rice paper. So if you don't want to watch it, just go ahead and fast forward. But I was thinking, let's do it in the classic motion, this part, so you will see how it goes, how it is gluing it on the bag itself. And here again, of course, all material I used will be listed in description box below, and if I cannot find the same one, I will be listing something similar to it. So yeah, as you can see, this is a custom printed rice paper, so it's a little bit different than the classic one, so it took a little bit more amount of glue, and now it is all glued and dry out. So I'm gonna just be painting the parts where I didn't quite measure the right way, so I'm just painting a little bit here and there just to blend a little bit more before I do something more with my bag. So I do hope you're gonna like this video, and if you do, please do subscribe to my channel. Please do give me a nice comment or a thumbs up, and let me just tell me if you want to see more of these upcycling videos, or if you want to see more of me making ornaments, or what would you like to see. I would like to, of course, know that too. Now with small brush, little bit of water and paint, I am applying some dots on my handbag. Seriously, I just wanted to say ornament because I am so used making ornaments. I wanted to say ornaments, but no, it's a handbag. And yeah, I am applying dots, and after that I let it dry, and then on the other side I'm gonna do some air drying clay. You see this mold, but after applying that mold on my handbag, I decided to use another one because I didn't like the way it looked there. So here you can see I am rolling out the air drying clay, making sure it is pretty thin And then I chose this stamp and I am applying it all the way on my clay and pressing it really, really hard. So the design is really visible. And I am doing it all the way the clay, and then I am applying the express glue from Paint Art on the other side of the handbag, on the whole part of it. And then carefully I'm taking off the clay, placing it on the handbag, and then slowly going around so it will fit, and of course cutting off the excess of the clay with my spatula. And this time it will fit on the side of the handbag. It's not gonna be like the rice paper. But yeah, I am doing it, guys, like the very first time. So this is really you seeing me doing this for the very, very first time. And here it is, the mold I decided to use after I chose the first one. So putting air drying clay inside my mold, of course, and then I am gluing it on my handbag with some express glue from Paint Art as well, and going around my handbag. And with this kind of large design, it is best you turn your mold over before you take your clay out. And I have this cute flexible Stamperia mold, and of course I have chosen birds for this because there is a bird on the other side of my handbag. So I am applying again some glue on it and then carefully gluing it on my handbag. Then I let the whole clay part, of course, dry before I start to paint the whole thing. I am taking off any excess glue out, of course, and then I let it dry. So it is drying on one side, and the other side it is time to seal it. And for this I am losing, of course, I am using pouring glaze, and I applied 3 to 4 layers of it. And then it was time to paint my clay part. And firstly I painted the whole thing in brown paint, and I took any excess of the paint with wet towel before it dried out. And then after this was done, I let it all dry before I continue to paint this. And of course I use acrylic paints for this. Okay, it is time to paint my birds some more. So for this I have chosen some red paint and some yellow paint because I think it fitted the other side of my handbag. So I just played around it with the shades and such until I liked the outcome of it. And as you can see, I am taking off the excess of the paint again with wet towel, and yeah, painting until I am kind of satisfied with the outcome. Alright, now my paints are all dry, so it is time to seal it. And for this I am using matte varnish. Of course, you can use glossy one as well. And after I applied that one, I let it dry before continuing to work on my handbag. And of course, I am just sealing the clay part because the other side is already sealed with pouring glaze. So now I have chosen this wax paste and I am applying it only on the clay part of my handbag, as you can see. And technically you could be done, but it is me, so I am not done. I am not done. And who are watching me knows that I am not just satisfied with like the simple things. So I am doing something more with my handbag because I don't like the sides of my handbag. It doesn't match the stuff I made. So for this I am using metal flakes. So firstly, I applied it here on my bird clay part here and there. And for this, I am using 3D glue. And on the sides, on the metal side of my handbag, I am using this glue for metallic flakes. So, and this glue, you have to let it dry until it becomes transparent, and then you can go ahead and apply the flakes on it. So I am doing it here, and of course I am doing it all the way around my handbag and on top of it because I didn't like the silver. It didn't match my design, so I am applying my metallic flakes all the way around. And then, yeah, well, we are done. So, really, tell me, how do you like this video? If you want to see more of this kind of videos, I would like to know, of course. And are you ready to see it? So there it is, my finished upcycled first ever in 10 years I am doing decoupage handbag. So I hope you guys like this video. If you did, let me know in the comments. And next time I think it's gonna be a wooden box or an ornament. Until next time, bye.